Hey everyone, I'm Elizabeth Scruggs. I'll be doing my research proposal on the effects of sleep on academic performance in college students. I do apologize, I don't have much of a voice, so you'll just have to bear with me on this one. So the introduction's a little lengthy, but many external and internal factors affect sleep quality and quantity. These factors include stress, medical conditions, medications, what we eat and drink, and the environment in which we sleep in as well. This research study does not account for all of these factors, but sleep quantity and sleep pattern will be measured. So sleep impacts everyone. However, for this study, I'll just be focusing on the importance sleep has on college students in regards to academic performance, examining GPA specifically. So it's important to note that sleep patterns have been identified in terms of 4 different factors. So sleep-related satisfactions with sleep, sleeping during the day, and difficulty sleeping at night, and oversleeping as well. So these are my scholarly articles. So my first study was the link between sleep quantity and academic performance for the college student. They hypothesized that students who rarely deprive themselves of sleep, which is defined as less than 5 hours a night, would have higher GPAs. They administered a survey to 103 undergraduates that consisted of 19 questions related to the sleep quality and sleep deprivation in these undergraduates. So the results were average amount of sleep per night was found to be significantly correlated to GPA. So the students who slept for more hours on average a night tended to obtain better grades in this study. My second study here is the relationship between sleep length and grade point average among college students. So they hypothesized that individuals identifying themselves as short sleepers, which is 6 or less hours a night, would tend to have lower overall grade point averages than long sleepers. So in this study, they sent out a couple different forms, a consent form, demographic data sheet, and a questionnaire asking participants, 148 undergraduates, to indicate their average sleep length for a 24-hour period. And they self-reported their GPA as well. So the results supported that hypothesis that long sleepers would report higher GPAs than short sleepers. So we know typically you should be getting 7 to 8 hours a night, but long sleepers have 9 or more hours a night. And again, short sleepers were those who reported seeing 6 or less hours a night. So my third study here is the sleep complaints affecting school performance at different educational levels. So this one's a little bit different because it looks at junior high, high school, and college. So again, I'll just be focusing on the college part. So this study is broader than my other studies. 64 college students received an 18-question questionnaire based on sleep performance. And the questionnaire consisted of 5 response categories. So 1, never; 2, rarely; 3, sometimes; 4, occasionally; and 5, always. So pretty simple questions. But they compared the response categories 3 through 5, to 1 and 2. And they compared these because it differentiated those who have the problems more often compared to those who don't. So their results were in college, lower GPA was significantly associated with difficulty falling asleep, difficulty returning to sleep after waking, and difficulty concentrating during the day. So I hypothesized that college students who obtain an average sleep pattern and receive more sleep show better academic performance rates, specifically in higher GPA. So if I were to set up a study, I would gather 10 college students, 5 of them female, 5 of them male. If it's not exactly in that range, I don't mind that much, but I'd rather give 5 students who report receiving a sufficient amount of sleep, so what we know to be 7 to 8 hours a night, and my other category would be 5 students who report receiving less than the average amount per night. So I would have the 2 different distinct groups who 1 sleeps longer and 2 doesn't get the average amount. Ages will vary, however, it'll just be undergraduate students. So I would administer a self-sleep report to both categories. The 10 participants will report daily on any sleep disturbances they have, as well as track how many hours they are getting a night. So it's not a questionnaire, rather than just reporting their experiences during their sleep. So for my procedure, I will be administrating these 2 categories of participants for a year. I know it's a little lengthy, but all participants will come in and report their current GPA, and they will be given a self-sleep report. And then they'll come in again at the end of the year, giving their new GPA as the semester ends and their sleep report. And then I will be comparing individuals' GPA, how it's changed, and compare their reported sleep quality and quantity to every other participant in the study to determine how how sleep quantity impacts academic performance and GPA. So my expected results would be students who slept longer with fewer sleep disturbances have found performance rates specifically higher. That's everything that was shown in my studies. Thanks, guys.